I went into one completely blind, which is the best way to go into a movie like this. And it was Locked, the 2025 film starring Bill Skarsgard and Anthony Hopkins. It's directed by David Yarovesky, who his last movie he directed was one of the last movies he directed was Brightburn, and we all have such fond memories of that one.
We reviewed that.
We did review that, and we all just destroyed it. So Locked, Bill Skarsgard is this down on his luck kind of petty criminal who is always looking for a quick buck. And one of the ways he does that is as he walks down the street, he checks every door handle of every car to see if it's unlocked and sees what he can take from the car. So he goes along, he finds a luxury SUV. Oh, hey, the door handle's unlocked. He goes in, tries to find what he can find. There's nothing to grab. So he goes to leave, and the door's locked, and he is trapped. And then Anthony Hopkins comes on the phone inside the car and says, "This is my car, and you're the criminal that's stuck inside it, and basically enjoy a trip through hell." And he's tortured in this torture box of a car for the next several days as he tries to teach him his lesson about what he should and shouldn't be. This movie, I'm giving it 2.5 stars. It had a chance to be something really cool. Like it had the chance to be like, it wanted to be like Phone Book, right? Where it's like, it's this claustrophobic, stuck in one place. One guy's kind of learning the lessons of life he needed to learn, but it's always just kind of on the periphery of that. It never really finds a way to hammer home the moral of the story. It just kind of is like, it touches on it and then it'll get distracted by something else. And then it'll touch on something else and get distracted again. And it turns out to just kind of be like this horror film when it could have been like this really cool, like psycho thriller. And it, like I said, it dances in that territory, but never really brings it home. It's great to see Anthony Hopkins and stuff. Bill Skarsgård is actually really good in it too, but 2.5 stars. It could have been so much better, but it was still entertaining.
Pennywise versus Hannibal. Who will win?
Oh yes, that's pretty much what it was. It's pretty much what it was.
So that sounds so interesting. I was, as you were telling the description, I got similarities to this awesome movie called Break with Steven Dorff, which is awesome.
You're pulling a Zach here by busting out the.
This is awesome movie. I watched this on Netflix. He wakes up in a trunk, and it's very similar. He's hearing a voice, and it's kind of comes across like Saw, kind of like psychological thriller. I really suggest watching that movie. That's really awesome. But it sounds even though you gave it 2.5 stars, it sounds like Locked is an interesting time at least.
Yeah, it's got a cool premise for sure.
Yeah, it's interesting.